Good time zones, everybody, and welcome. It is Tuesday, and yes, well, yesterday would have been Caldera Construction Monday. It kind of got derailed by having to do other things. So why not spend some time doing it today instead? Good time zones for OK. In the gap between streams, I might have spent a little bit of time placing a small amount of dirt. The caldera is, or at least the northern slopes of the caldera, is now structurally complete, or at least solid. Hey, Cal. So, yes, there has been a lot of progress of the placing large amounts of dirt variety. But what I'm thinking of doing today is instead focusing down here. I've done a little bit of initial thinking around this waterfall, because one of the things we considered was making it an entrance. And so I'd like to properly landscape around this and make it a waterfall and make it look interesting and make it look fun. And just get it more stable. And apparently it's button day. Hello, thank you to Raven and for OK. Yes, we have reached officially 6 months on the numbers, which means I have been streaming for 5 months, because we are entering our 6th month, by the way that Twitch works, by way of subs. So, holy heck. Yes, I agree with the dizzy sub-hype element to that. When you're in 5 months, or 5 minutes since I became... Yeah, oh. Did I say I've been streaming for 5 months? Oh. Words are hard. I know what I'm saying. Honest God. Hey, Shadow, and thank you for the boop. Is that going to work? That should work. Really? I know you were here, bots. Oh, there they are. Ah, okay. It's just Word. I may have to stick a I may have to stick an alternative onto that as well. Helps if you unmute game sounds as well, Scott. So yes, there is a new words command, because I was bored. And by bored I mean in the mood for silly. I will also admit that is not the only version of that command. Yep, you can tell my inventory's full. It does have variety in there, because I've taken... I don't like having single commands that just do everything repeatedly exactly the same. Call me strange. Call me crazy. But remember, call me for lunch. What am I on? I think that should be it. Yeah, what was I on? I don't know. Today is likely to be a brain dead stream because I am pretty brain dead. And there goes some more of the stone. That's the one. Call me strange, call me crazy, but don't call me late for lunch. There is logic in my statements. And if you can find it, let me know. You see, it's amazing what a little bit of just adding in some cobble does to an area. No, I think that one was better as dirt, actually. Right. Alrighty then. Alrighty. And at some point I should probably also start bringing down the water from up top, just to see what it does, because I suspect it's not going to work initially. It's going to need some tinkering. Yeah, when I said this is going to be a brain dead stream, apparently I meant it. I feel like those should be... There should be a bit more sort of texture in here. Let's go with some andesite for some of the texture, I think. I'd like to sleep, because I have a feeling I'm going to need to in there. Thank you. I do that, and that. I can also do that one. That's stone again. Congratulations, you've done. I love it when I take out the stone and replace it with the exact same stone block. This feels weird. I'm not quite sure what to do with it, but it feels weird. If ever I was proving the fact that this hill is hollow, it's every single one of these moments where I cut open part of it, and suddenly all you can see is the interesting areas below. I saw the sparkles from the ender chest and thought, wow, when did we get flocks of birds over the city? It's like, derp. I think that's something that would really be nice in Minecraft. The occasional birds. Just because. Because. Yes. Wow. That I actually wanted to place there. I'm kind of just sort of dotting points of places of points. Points of interest into the landscape to try and get it to be a little bit more. I mean, if ever there was a statement that sounded like it needed no further continuation, it's I need more. I need more of this landscape. It needs to feel more natural. Granted, the definition of natural is going to be slightly flexible at the best of times. Well, that's not going to help, because I had wanted to place gravel there. I think one thing I would really, really love is half slabs of gravel. Just because that would be so much better as a half slab. I bet if I took this block out, there's nothing under it, so I can't place. I would really love to place gravel there. Yeah. Guess we're not. Please ignore the llamas in boats. We all know why they're there. Because I placed them there. Let's grab a bucket. Have I got a bucket here? No, for some reason I have a stone cutter to hand. Why do I have... Let's put away the stone cutter. Hold on, did that have a bucket in it? No, those are cauldrons. Scott's slightly different. Somewhat the same shape, but less useful. Let's see what happens if we bring some of the water further down. You need to be waterlogged. You need to be waterlogged. Let's start bringing this downriver. I suspect downriver is probably being a little bit optimistic. This is more downstream. Why is that not fully? Who knows? Right. Now the end of this section was carefully designed to hold back the water just a little to allow me to work out what the heck I'm doing. He says ignoring that, I'm just placing it anyway. Because why not? Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think I'd like to waterlog these as well. No, that one. That way it looks a little bit like it's escaping sideways. That is a very, very flat waterfall. I'd kind of like it to go this way a little. And maybe down here. What happens if I add some here? I feel like I should add some above that as well, actually. So, sort of here-ish. It's a bit flat, isn't it? It's a bit flat. I mean, it's Minecraft. Water tends to be flat. That's the problem. Could look at it in pretties mode and see how it affects it, but I'm holding off on pretties mode until at least 20 minutes into stream. It's either flat or square. Yeah. Welcome to dealing with blocks. The interesting bit is... yes. Now that looks a bit nicer. And now we can start bringing a bit more around here. And fill this out a bit. And we can start to see how this looks like it's going to flow downhill a bit. So how is everybody? I know that I don't think I actually asked that to start stream up. I probably should have done. So I have a bit of greenery. I think that'll help. Don't want the flowers though. He says ignoring them. He's ignored. Let's see. Bit here. Right. Oh, I was going to leave that one. I fell in the river. What I would like to do is, now that we've got some dirt in place, some flowers in there, some grass in place, I'll figure out what I'm attempting to say. Attempting? What the heck is attempting? Oh, it's eaten some of the stones. How could you? I know, you're moss. You do that. Granted, a piece of moss on top of that is actually not too bad. Butting up against a bush. It's a bush. Yeah, that's definitely starting to feel like it's got a bit more shape and feel and life to it. I might come back through with some sugarcane perhaps. Sugarcane might be an interesting addition. I think the other thing I would like to do is around the other side of the caldera, it's got sort of more stony outcroppings along the edge of the caldera. Where is it? Let's borrow the camera count, it's easier to move at high speed. So this area, it's got more sort of rocky outcroppings, and here definitely it has as well. I think this is something I would like to continue along the edge, and I haven't done it here. So this area feels... well, this area hasn't even been fully dirtied, apparently. So it feels like it's probably necessary to do that to make this actually feel more complete. Yeah, let's go with the word complete. I was going to say lived in, but I think lived in might be the wrong word. Let's get that Ooh, yes. That brought that down nicely. Falling in a river tends to be one of those things that you don't really want to do in Minecraft. It doesn't really help. So the intention is to bring this all the way down here and then have it flow as a waterfall off the edge here somewhere. Just to bring a little bit more interest to the edge. Yeah. I know what I'm attempting to say. Now, how easy is it to get into? Oh, that's nice and easy. That worked. I should probably do some heavy well, I was going to say heavy foliage, but heavy foliage is the wrong word. Heavy detailing in this cave. A bit more of the cobble, the mossy cobble, definitely the mossy cobble, and maybe put in some sort of path. Also, I might have tinkered a little bit with the chessboard. So if I come down here, we can carefully not show you it. So what I did was I lowered the shroom lights and I made it so that the trapdoors were flat and level, because I felt that actually helped sort out the chessboard shape a bit. I also found, through the aid of a wandering trader, our missing white pawn. So now we have a full set of llama for our chess set. They haven't been coloured for their chess pieces yet. And I started having a think about the walls. I quite like the idea of just having a couple of these and then starting to put pillars at either end and making this a really, really large and well-supported cavern building, as it were. Cavern building? Yeah, that's it. I appear to have a spare sheep. To have a spare sheep that I have absolutely no ability to kill. There we are. I think there was some interesting depth perception issues going on there. So yes, the entire chess set is currently, I was going to say manned, but I think manned might be the wrong word. Llamaed. But it's getting there. It's getting there. And both sides are at least facing in the right direction. Ish. I mean, the llama have a habit of looking at each other. It's very bemusing. But yes, my intention will be to. One of the reasons why the cavern entrance is turning around a bit is I'd like to put a viewing gallery at this end, effectively, and possibly at the other end as well. Maybe have the cavern wander around, or maybe have another entrance. I haven't decided. But it would be a fun way of overlooking the chessboard. Because why not? You've got to be able to see your giant chess set. The concept of having a giant chess set under a hill. Why not? For the moment, I'm leaving myself this entrance stairs. They do need to come out, though. And over the weekend, I did spend an awful lot of time levelling off more of the caldera, or at least the area under the caldera, so that it's properly lit up and thus not going to have things explode. Thank you, Kel. The chessboard is one of those why not kind of moments. because why not? I really wish there was a way of having it hooked into something, but I don't think you can program a chess set with command blocks. If you could, it would be very interesting. Right, let's get some more of... Good grief, why is my inventory completely a chaotic mess already? It's only been like 5 minutes. The chessboard exists because we are silly people. Yes, the chessboard exists. It doesn't need anything more than a statement of the chessboard exists. There is no need. No need. No need. The madness wins. The chessboard exists because the chessboard exists. Thus is the logic. Feel like that one is wrong. That's better. And I think I'd like to put gravel there. Oh yeah, that looks so much better than that wall did. Wall is probably the wrong word. Boring flat surface. Let's go with that. Because hey, who wants a boring flat surface when you can have surreal elements dotted around the world? Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Just realised I don't really need to be quite so careful, because if I don't have any torches immediately below this. It's all lit up as the chessboard, and the chessboard is lit up with things that won't float away. Well, I might upset the llamas. And I think upsetting the llamas would be a bad thing. Particularly as they're operating as a very nice chess set. Oh, I can get away with that one. Yay. Let's not go to Camelot. It is a silly place. Board may be shroomlit, but the area around is not. True. And we're only just reaching the areas that are torchlit. I feel like this area is the one to target next. Yeah, this is a very flat rock wall. I don't like it. Let's see. So let's put that there for the moment. And let's get some more of those. And a couple of those. probably should go for some tough with all of this in a minute as well. I don't think I have any tough on me. That's not helpful. How could I not have tough? It's just tough luck. Bad planning, Scots. Bad planning. Poor show, old chap. No. Nope. Definitely don't have any tough on me. Get that. Oops, no, I don't want to make an entire stack of. That's better. And those. And we can probably get away with that and that. And then we can put some andesite in here. And I can probably get away with putting gravel there. Yes. And then we can put gravel on top of it. Here. And I feel like that and that help. Yes. What I could do with it is turning these two into stairs. Because then it'll look, that's better. That really helps. The thing that sticks out to me is this block. So if I do that and that and that, that's better. And a bit more andesite here. Goodbye forever to that block. And we can probably put some andesite here and here. And a couple more here. The way that it keeps just sort of disappearing off. It's like, goodbye! I'd like to just sort of bring some of the foliage up here a bit more. Oh, I know what would work nicely. I did it further upstream. I'd like to bring in some of the berry bushes. Preferably before they kill me. After all, it would be a bit bad to be murdered by a berry bush. I think they're better than going with... yeah, they're better than going with... what's the word I'm looking for? Sugarcane. I think a couple of sugarcane would be nice, but I don't want to put in too many because painful sharps. No, I think we're okay without that. I don't think we need to indicate that I have stabbed myself with things. Mostly because I do that so regularly anyway. Besides, I think we could very easily end up overloading on surreal comments and joke commands if we're not careful. Says the man who's entirely responsible for large portions of them. Interesting that turned out to be exactly the same number of red and yellow flowers. Whoops. Oh. Well, speaking of deserts, 1.20 is due to arrive tomorrow, which should be interesting. At which point, there may have to be some exploration. And then we will be in trouble. You get to build an entire desert. Yes, your plans for the flowery. I think that was what you called it, wasn't it? The flower works. Sorry, I was close, just not very close enough. The flower works is going to be an interesting build. I strongly suspect it will very... How many flowers in that one? It will be a very interesting long-term project, says the man whose long-term projects are very long-term. But then again, I did start this world with the intention of finding myself a long-term project, and I think I definitely found one. So who am I to comment on people wanting to find a long-term project? I hadn't meant to put that there, but we'll hide it in some some foliage. Ooh, thank you. I'd like to hide the edge of this moss a bit better. Preferably without quite so many flowers. First I need to dig 144,144 chunks round. Oh, okay. I was about to say, that's an awful lot of chunks. I think, although that said, 144 to the times 144 squared. How big is 144 squared? He says, reaching for a calculator. Oh, it's still it's only 21,000 chunks. It's not quite as bad. Not yeah. 20,000. Right, I am going to put this away just as soon as I can find anywhere in my inventory to pick it up. And since we are on the plains at this point, I think it would probably be nice to bring in some acacia trees dotted around this area a little. And I happen to have some... Really? Actually... Let's see if we can avoid going splat. And get to a chest which I know has a lot of saplings in it. There we are. I'm alive! Alive! There we are. 64 acacia saplings. Going up. He goes up to the up, then comes down to the down. Yeah. Let's keep one here. Apparently we're getting a short acacia. Let's put in one. I'm going to have the acacias following the river back, because that kind of feels like it would be the sort of thing that would happen. Where's my bed? I keep getting ender chests give off a small amount of light. Did those join? No, they didn't. That's good. I had myself picking up something. I'm going to assume it's flowers. Let's get rid of them. Goodness, so many flowers. Nah. Get rid of dandelion. Okay. Let's see. Here? Here. Yeah. Wow. World's shortest acacia tree. And, okay, it was a taller one as well. Like, thank you, I've been squashed by an acacia tree. What? Let's put one in here. I haven't really done the top of this area yet. Here, here. Oh, that makes just a few trees like that really makes a difference to this whole area. It now feels like there's some actual life down here. Unfortunately, I did acquire a significant amount of bone meal before starting on this area. Put one here and hit up that. Yeah. You? The moss helps sort of really hammer home that this is a bit sort of damp as an area. Whoops, didn't mean to break that. Didn't mean to break those. And what? There's 4 of these in a row. I mean, it's nice, but no. Yeah, the moss really helps anchor this as being a sort of damp area along the river or stream edge. What did I say? Do you even want to grow? Do you even live, bro? Do you even grow, bro? I'm trying to keep them fairly separated. Because acacia always in the world seems to be fairly separated, but equally I'm also trying to keep them fairly close to the center point, which is this riverside. Oh wow, I love that. That's coming together nicely. And that's changed the tone dramatically. And actually now feels like a... If I turn off inventory. I like that. What do we think? Does that feel more like a nice landscape? Wet and overgrown. Good, that's the intention. It's one of those... Where's the fun if it's not overgrown? Feel like I could do with a tree over here somewhere. I'm almost tempted to have a fallen tree. No, there's nothing to cause it to have fallen. But there's it strongly feels like there's a gap here. Yeah, that's better. I'm curious, how does that look from the city? From the city? This is a good spot to look. Oh yeah. That sort of breaks up the edge of the caldera quite a lot. That's good, because that's partially what I was aiming for. Now, the one thing that I'm not so happy with is this huge area of stone. So let's resolve that. Now, we could have resolved this by actually, starting with those stone structures that I was saying that I would have liked to have. But I think this is a bit too much to turn into a stone spike. And hey, my inventory has a decent amount of dirt in it right now, so let's utilize it. Excuse me. Don't want you to be there. That's better. Now, have we gotten everything appropriately dirted down the left there? Okay, you're looking good. You're looking alright. Yeah. I think we might be able to ponder sort of the stoning. The stoning. That just sounds wrong. Where's my bed? There it is. Why is my inventory a great steaming, rollicking mess again? Who knows? Don't need you. Definitely don't need you. Can make both of those immediately just by placing down some moss and bone meal. Right. Let's move a stone cutter. Tempted to put one sort of here-ish. So let's see. I'm going to use this as a sort of beginnings of that's the wrong way up. So if we can bring in some shape here. You need a reason to exist. As a spike, as it were. There. That, it's a bit too flat-fronted, but we can work on that. Tempted to actually change my mind on keeping open this stairwell. Yeah, I need some half slabs. There. That's better. It doesn't feel quite so much of a slab-sided solid piece of stuff. Let's get some more half slabs into this. That one I don't like. We can turn it into a half slab. Do a bit of this, a bit of that, some more t'other. Where's my bed? It's over here under the tree. Spire is possibly... I mean... It's not going to be an entrance to the board. It is purely an entrance to the Undercroft, or the Hollow Mountain area, which currently exists. Where is the hole? There. Greetings, some random annoying guy, and welcome back. Thank you for the follow. Thought you'd already previously followed, but I might be wrong. Let's put those there to remind me where the entrance is. That looks wrong, so let's do that. This is purely a maintenance access for the hollowing that is going on. The main entrance is going to be that one. And if there will be an entrance, if we have another access point, it'll either be curving around the tunnel under the waterfall, or maybe from the we have the hole. The hole. It sounds so wrong in its own right. We have this thing, which has definitely gotten to look an awful lot better as a result of the greening and the grassing, and it still looks very, very wrong. And it goes all the way down to this completely impossible to see mineshaft, because of course Minecraft, you can't see a dang thing underground when you're streaming. Okay, that really looks good. And that... Oh, of course, it's raining. Of course it's raining. I should probably also eat. Before I accidentally, yeet myself into a cliff or something. Yeah, because this then follows along as a sort of stone area that leads over to this one, which has the water spring coming out of it. So I might actually extend with a few half slabs along here just to give it that bit more of a... Actually, let's do half slabs in andesite just to break it up a little. So if we do a little bit here, that just gives a hint of there being this long peak of stone that runs all the way back. Don't like that bit. Well, let's just fill it in with dirt and some leaves. Doesn't have to be filled in with stone. That's better. Now, oops, hold on. Where's my stone cutter? There it is. Bring this with me. And this bit here, this sticks up a little. Doesn't need as much. So let's not go heavy with this one. I'd just like to hint that there is a bit more here. And dirt over stone is a rule that must not happen. It's not very easy to see it, but it's raining just in front of me. It's like there's this tiny little area of rain just on the edge of the caldera. Biome edges. They're guaranteed to confuse you. No, that's not good. Put that one. I don't think it's Minecraft pulling pranks so much as yeah, the borders of biomes are a little bit sort of wrong in their handling sometimes. Oh yeah, that's nice. That helps break up that edge a bit. He says, looking at a screen that you can't see anymore. Kind of feel like this area, over the top of this cave entrance. It needs something coming, let's say, back here a little. Let's just sort of get a shape into the world. Running out of stone in my inventory. Running out? I am out. Right, can we get to my stone supply without having to use a rocket? It's a new dawn, it's a new month, it's a new opportunity to make Scotsmen fill out HNRC forms. Yes, welcome back, Tor. I'm already filling out enough danged forms at the moment, thank you very much. But thank you, and welcome back. We have now been 5 months of an affiliate. God help us. We are entering our 6th month and our 17th month of streaming. Because, hey, is that starting to... Yeah, that's beginning to feel a bit like a rocky outcrop. Yeah. I still find it surreal that I actually gave in and started streaming, let alone still am. It was one of those things that I'm not entirely sure. I'm still not sure why. Where's my stone cutter? I think you're all danged crazy for even being interested in this. Let's go for this one being mossy. Particularly on the days where all I'm doing is randomly placing stones. Oh. Okay. Hell hydrate! I secretly wanted to be a Tamagotchi. Hey, Landstrad. Walk to you too. Right, where was I? Oh, yes. Finishing groaning as I stretch. And then finding some more mossy cobblestone slabs to bring out the shape of this a bit better. At this rate, the quote, the ongoing thing of today is going to be, "Where's my stone cutter?" As I lose it every 12 seconds. Well, that's not the right way up. There's no help. Oh, I should probably sleep. Thank you. How is this looking? Oh, good. That's going to get rid of the rain as well. Thank God for that. No. Did people manage to find any money or any cash at all yet, or to cause the brownies to disappear? I still find that highly surreal. I mean, granted, there's somebody who only carries a single note in his wallet nowadays and doesn't actually carry coinage. I can understand it, but I still find it very funny. Find out tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, I only carry a single note nowadays, so I can understand how it... Floating block of stone. No, thank you. How it happens. I like that. That helps bring a little bit more shape to the edge there, and also breaks up the shape of the hill. Hello, parrot. I should really do something with that cave at some point soon. But for the moment, I think what I'm going to do is slightly overgrow this a bit. And then bring in some bone meal in a second. Because, hey, I've got plenty of it. I also have plenty of flowers. The flowers, I think, are probably the most annoying. Because I keep having to cull them down things. I'm trying to avoid making this too flowery. And by too flowery, I mean I'm just basically removing all of the danged things. Wait, how did... what? More flowers! No! Wait, another one there. I swear some of these are appearing after I've wandered off. Should I add... yes. Why not? Let's add a tree down here. Here. Yeah. Oh. It's just on the edge of a biome change, typically. But I think that helps. Oh yeah, that works. Where's a good walking around town spot? Yeah, that helps. And being a smaller tree, it helps give some depth and distance to. So we've now got, when we're looking at this, we've got the tree up close and we've got the trees in the distance, and that really helps give some sense of depth now. Because the caldera up until now has just been a thing in the background. It needs those trees to give it the, well, this is to give it a position in the background. So I think what I might do is another one here. Yeah. So if I'm down here, yeah, those really help give a distance to the caldera now. I suppose we can see them as we're walking along here. We get little hints of them from this path. Yes. Right, let's landscape around here a bit. Doesn't need much. Definitely doesn't need any of those. Yellow one over there again. And the red one. That's better. Ooh. Now that we've got the grass on it, it actually helps break up the edge of the cliff as well. Yes, that gives a sort of fuzzy side to it. It's a fuzzy caldera. I should probably just run through the middle here with a little bit of bone meal. Not as much though. Just enough to give hints. Except for around here where I'd like to bring in some leavery. Oh, I've already done some leavery around here. And I'm out of bone meal. Well, that's no good. How can I be out of bone meal? To the bone meal supplies. I have no idea why that tune came to mind for that bit. But, well, it worked. Right, and while we're here, I might as well do something useful with these flowers for once. So I say, why did they just hear some redstone flick? But I think there's redstone controlling some of the bone meal being released. Going up. It goes up to the up, then down to the down. Up, down, splatting the ground. Or at least trying not to. Yeah, I don't think it needs much more. This area. Yeah. It does, and that's partially why I'm focusing on its shadow. Right, Valkyrie's while I was gliding. it's nice to have spent a little bit of time working out what what the edge of the caldera is going to look like by way of detailing, because this is very, very light detail, if that makes sense. I don't want to spend hours upon hours going into immense depth. I mean, this is unique because this is a focal point. You can follow the river. So the focal point, the river's going to be detailed. But areas like this, it's just throw down some rocks, throw down some bone meal, throw down a couple of trees, and that's it. Done. I'm not planning on spending a week and a half on every square meter or every chunk of the caldera. So, because if I spent a week and a half on every chunk of the caldera, I would never finish it. And it's already going to extra time. Boulders even. Yeah. I mean, this isn't trying to be Vanilla Savannah. This is definitely a caldera where it is a volcanic created cliffside. So boulders make sense. I'd like to sleep now, please. Thank you. Let's go downhill a bit. It's all been going downhill since Scotsman attempted to work out what he was doing. It's not all work, work, work. Sometimes it's crap, crap, crap. Minecraft, would you mind explaining that huge chunk that is failing to render in front of me? Weird. Oh. Hello. When they call them wandering traders, they don't. They're not kidding. He's in a hurry to get somewhere, isn't he? Excuse me, sir. Red dye, nautilus shells, blue ice, lily of the valley. Nope. I don't even need your llama. He knows what's about to happen, so he runs. He was heading for the water because it means I can't set fire to him. He's very definitely heading off in one specific direction for once. I don't think I've seen a wandering trader just run in a dead straight line like that for a while. Stay on, boulders of us. Must be the alluring. Perhaps he thinks he can make a sale to the Gordons. That's what it is. He thinks he's an arms dealer. It does make a change to see a wandering trader with a specific destination in mind. Very annoying, but such is the way of the wandering trader. Way of the Wandering Trader. That sounds like it would be a Jackie Chan film. Did I say trailer? I reject your reality and substitute your own. I said no such thing. honest Gov. I know what I didn't say. And that might have been what I said.
All right. I'll tell you the truth.
Must admit, I'm tempted to come through and on one of these areas, just bring in a few areas. Actually, I might do that on that cliff. I think that one would make more sense, or be more interesting. That cliff. Let's bring. No, wrong screen. This cliff, I think I might actually detail with some deep slate. Because if I bring in some deep slate there, it can make it look like it's a bit more... Actually, I think down the front of all of the cliffs. So, I haven't done anything along the front of these. So at the moment, these are very, very grey and flat, apart from the addition of the dirt now. I think for these, what I might do is bring in some deep slate as well. Make it feel like it is more sort of burnt stone on the inside of the caldera. Just to give it a bit more of a reason. A bit more of a reason. I mean, as words go, it's words. A bit of deep slate and a bit of tough. Yeah. Tough is... Tough would be nice, but tough is... tough is expensive. I know I keep joking about it, but I'm very tempted to build a tunnel bore. Tough is tough to find. Yeah. That is the problem. That, detective, is the right question. That's not where I wanted to put that. Come back here. I wanted to put it there. I need a couple more there. Oh, I'm out of stone. Whoops. Well then. Exactly. Let's put one there, and turn you into andesite, and you into andesite, and you. Tough is always found on or near volcanoes. Since, see, perfect material to get into the act. I just have to get enough of it. Oh, I actually had another stack of stone. Dope. Don't even know what's in my inventory. Which is nothing new. I mean, when have I ever known what's in my inventory? I can build you a world. Now that is more of a that's more of an accurate statement for me. I can build you a world full of all sorts of madness. It is going to be insane as I build all this chaos. I'm pretty sure that there are never it's a lie. There have never been any instances of my inventory being empty. It's just not physically possible for my inventory to be empty. It is almost always a chaotic mess. Spawned in at one point, day 1, second 1. Okay. Also, I've died twice. Or 3 times. I've died 3 times. I'd have to check with the No Drama Safety Llama for the exact dates, but I have died 3 times, and thus there have been 3 occasions on which my inventory has been empty. Yep, there have been 4 exact locations, 4 exact instances in time when I have had an empty inventory. Let's get rid of these. Geronimo! I took one look at this section of cliff and thought, it needs more detail. It's not so much more cave as more, given that we've got that rocky outcropping at the top, it feels like it would be nice for it to actually continue down the slope almost, by way of being sticky outy, which is probably the worst description of it in history. Yes, 120 will arrive and you will know that feeling of emptiness for about 2.5 nanoseconds. And then your inventory will be full, as you start mining out everything. All I have to say is good luck. Takes about 5 seconds to break a log, so about 7 seconds including transit time. 8,000. That's what that'll be the breaking of the log then. This area with some bone meal. We can get rid of the flowers that the bone meal has brought in. Sometimes I kind of wish there was a way of bone mealing without getting flowers. I know there is. It's called not bone mealing. Right, that gives us the next spot in the detailing area. So let's bring in. I think I need a tree here, and another one here. Let's put one here. But say, am I going to end up using up all of my bone meal? Yeah, right. it's not physically possible for me to use up all of my bone meal. Even if I started building with bone blocks, which I have pondered a few times, it would not be possible for me to use all of my bone meal. There's a large gap here. Do I put one tree in, or do I put a little rock in? And by a little rock, I mean just another socking great big mound. Actually, so that's probably better. It sort of gives a hint of this being the top of the cliff a bit better. So we get rid of that. And I'm very tempted to bring in a couple of bits of moss. Now that we've got the grass in place, we can hit this moss up and it's not going to grow as much. That's not bone meal. I must admit, I really like the fact that we figured out that if you have grown all the grass in somewhere, then the moss will grow in the gaps in the grass and won't take over quite so much. And as a result, I really like using it that way. Because it does help it feel a little bit less invasive when you do it that way. I know moss is pretty invasive at the best of times, but yeah, that's better. That now gives a sort of flow to this area. And it doesn't feel like it's a nice... It doesn't feel like it's a huge gap anymore, but it doesn't feel like it's... It still maintains that sort of plains style that is exactly what we've been looking for, which is nice. I like the way that my ender chest and bed keep floating in and out of view on the cam account. Now, that area is... This area is very much less complete. That wandering trader's not going to wander off, is he? So close. Did I just go fishing with a bow? Did I just manage to... Not a clue. I'm going to leave the llama to live, because they're llama. But something else died behind the wandering trader when I shot an arrow at it, and I'm fairly sure the only thing that could have been was a fish. It's like, how did I just kill a fish with a bow? Not the point. Why do I have so many flowers in my inventory? Let's detail the river further along. I think that would be a nice section to do next. those. Turn half of those into that. Oh! This time I am out of stone. Huh. The subterranean world beneath the caldera. What an interesting place it is. So full of evil. No, so full of Scotsman wondering what the heck he's been building down here. I don't think I have any cobble down here though. That is a problem. About the only place I have a decent supply of cobble at the moment is IKEA. And so we shall make our first trip of the evening to IKEA. Been a while. This one. Nope, there we are. Hello things, hello stuff, how are you two doing? You're the patron saints of IKEA, aren't you? The patron llamas of IKEA. Things and stuff. I think it's going to be so much better when we get this sort of level of detailing across the entire caldera. In about 6,000 years. Guardians of IKEA. Yes. Getting dark. The sun is going down. I still wish I knew how things like empires modded the models of animals, because I would really like to actually get the no drama safety llama to look like it's wearing a hard hat and a safety vest at some point. It's probably just a matter of commissioning somebody to change the model for a llama that's wearing a yellow what's the word I'm looking for? Words are hard. Carpet. That's the word I was looking for. Kind of surprised at this point that Kel hasn't thrown another book at me. Oh, there it goes. Samir is the bot very, very slow this evening. Ah. I wonder if I've got the individual user timeout set on that too high. So I've now thrown a dictionary at myself. It may be that the user timeout on that is set too high. I'll have to have another look at that. And yes, that is proof of some of the more unusual bits of wording for the for that command. I didn't see as usual. I didn't see the point in having a boring single opportunity. It's one of those. Where's the fun in that? As you can tell, I have fun coming up with some of the options for these commands. Simply because, why not? These. I can't remember exactly how many variants are in that command. I think it's 3 or 4. Simply because you are slightly limited by the number of characters that you can type in into the command definition. But that doesn't necessarily stop me from having fun with it. Oh look, there's a hole in the cavern. Dear Liza, there's a hole in the cavern. Dear Liza, oh. I was about to put I was about to put gravel down. That wouldn't have worked. Gravel on site. Yeah, narration. But what I'll do is add some gravel in a couple of places around here. Or maybe I won't. Oh, lovely. Put gravel in there. We're going to have to do that carefully. There we are. It's interesting. I thought I was getting further, and then it's just like there's so much of this waterfall, this river. It just feels like I was further on. Where's a bucket? I put my buckets away, didn't I? Hello, Silk Touch. I love the fact that I still keep an axolotl in my in one of my chests called Silk Touch. This area is not correctly watered. That's better. There's something not right here still. Where is it? Better. Start working my way downstream a bit. Hey up. Have I got stone over dirt? Yes, I have. Of course, I will say, the more commands like that we add, the more I'm just going to be convinced that chat is a bad influence on me. I dare you to prove me wrong. Look, even I can't pull off that that level of innocent. Whoops. Did I just manage to... Oh well. Well, given that adding in that has just done that, I might as well do this. And I'm going to get that... there we are. Any and all attempts at looking innocent in this group are considered to be heinous crimes against reality, because generally they are nowhere near reality. Go away, little yellow. Little yellow flower. Your cat is a derp. I mean, you're kind of repeating yourself there. A lot of that statement was repetitive due to cat. It's 148 chaos earlier. I haven't even attempted to... Yeah, I should try and catch one of Tadpole's streams. Or, no, it's not Tadpole. It's... who is it who has the chaos command? I wanted to place a tree there. Black-clad wanderer, yes. This tree's not going to grow, is it? It's too close to the edge. I'm out of bone meal. That can't be right. Also, I suspect that tree's just not going to grow. So let's go and get some more bone meal. Half a pound of tuppeny rice, half a pound of treacle. Let's get some more of this. Oh! So close. I nearly got away with that one. Ah, that will explain it. Going up. Ooh. See, that time I didn't mess up. So if I want a tree, I'd like a tree on this side, somewhere around about here. Or somewhere in this vicinity. Am I going to have to place it in here? Apparently the answer is yes. Yes, I am. Right, now we got that one. Here? Here. Yes. Go away, little flower. I got rid of one, I gained 4. Or 5. Whoops. I can count, just not very well. You and you, and I feel like this is a good area to moss up a bit. Yeah. some more grass around here. And less flowers. That's better. And my inventory is a great steaming mess again. Let's get some of the dangerous spiky plants, please. Really? I was not on top of that. And no, we don't have a spike command. No intention of adding one either. This, of course, means that there will probably be one by the end of next week. No, there won't. I think I've... Yet. Wow. Am I that predictable? That I will go for the comedy commands? Don't answer that. I know the answer is yes. I'm gonna leave that one. That's an awful lot of dirt that doesn't seem to have turned into grass. I wonder why. Awful lot of stone. Let's turn it into moss instead. Grass this area up. Grass this area up. Where was the last set of moss I did along here? Okay, so we've got there and there. Yeah, I think I need one here. And one here. That's better. Silly, since that kind of aligns with some of the moss that's down the bank. Not so keen on these bushes. He says managing to take out some of the tall grass he did want. Oh well. Let's see. Next phase. Next phase. I'm doing like a 2-chunk section of river at a time, and yeah, get it. Oh, God. Oh my God! This inventory. This inventory. I love the fact that I actually stocked my inventory with sand on the assumption that I was probably going to need some, and then have not needed any. What was the other thing I was going to get rid of? I saw a third item in here. Oh yeah, the berries. But I'm planning on getting rid of those by planting them, or at this rate, eating them. Let's get some more mossy cobble. I was about to say, am I out of moss? But no, I'm not. I've still got an entire stack of it. Today on Things That Scotsman Runs Out Of. Everything. Regularly. I don't suppose we can add some gravel along here. You're right, we can't add some gravel along here. If it was deliberate, does that... out of the cave. I also need to figure out what I'm going to do with this section. If we pull back the camera count, this really is going to need some interesting planning. I don't know what to do with it yet. Kind of looks like a Klingon bird of prey. No, Romulan werebird. Werebird? It's a Romulan werebird. That's what happens if you get a Romulan that's bitten by a werewolf. Also, I think I'm going to have to reshape this area quite a bit to cope with the river reaching it. Right, what was I doing? Oh yes, screwing things up and adding some gravel. Nothing new there with the screwing things up part, that's for sure. Oh dear. That's messed up. I've just released water into the caldera. How badly did I mess up? Oh. Is there a... There's a lighting glitch. Okay. Don't see any areas that got hit by water there. Let's turn on the... Ah! Oh! It was... I hit one torch with that with that water. One single torch. Did I get that in the right place? Yes, I did. That's alright. This is the advantage of the way that I've been placing in the torches. They are in a very, very consistent pattern of two torches per chunk. Because with the new modern lighting requirements, that's all it takes to light up a chunk. As long as you've got the chunks around it lit with exactly the same pattern, it's just 2 torches per chunk. Whoops. I don't know why I said whoops. It's not like they're after me. It's particularly since that was an ambulance. But yes. An ambulance is after me. Yeah, probably to take me away. No, they've done that. They don't want me back. Let's get some half slabs in cobble. Some half slabs in mossy cobble. Get that out of my inventory. I do have prior, yes. No bothering with the sight of the sudden suicide shrubs. Yeah, the suicide shrubs are definitely on my... yeah. There are days I ponder, seriously pondering, turning off mob griefing. But I've made it this far without doing it, and I don't see the point. Once you reach this far into a world, bothering to turn off mob griefing doesn't feel like a sensible thing to do. Is it? I honestly can never remember. Okay. So, given that I have a habit of... let's just go with using villagers. Oh my. Today on statements. Altering the blocks drop from shrubbery hugs to 100% though. Yeah. Yes, yes. I give all of my villagers gainful employment. Employment? not entirely sure what employant is, but it sounds wrong. Gainful employing. Oh, that one's a fire engine. There's a hole there. Let's not fall down it. Particularly since I just put it there. Oh, I do have some of those. That's better. That hints at the ground having been a little bit more solid under there at some point. I'd like some normal half slabs, please. Is it time for me to move my bed again? The fact that it's in the middle of an area that is currently no longer necessary for working in suggests it probably is. Let's bring it down to here. I like the way that I'm slowly moving my bed further down the stream bed. Didn't I see? I did see some. I did talk put it that. Congratulations, you have now actually requested an appropriate flight plan. Okay, if I'm going to continue the river, I think I need to do the adjustment here. The adjustment. Yes. We've got 30 minutes left. Let's do the adjustment and make it so that this is a reasonably sensibly laid out section for dropping water off the end of the caldera. So if you actually don't attempt to be stood on top of the things that you are trying to reshape. Given that my memory is very short to what sounds like a Statham film, it's probably something I said, but I've forgotten it already. The adjustment. There was a film called The Adjustment Bureau. Never watched it. Very well aware it existed. All about a shadowy agency that basically took over people's lives, I think, and controlled the flow of everything. think. Don't remember actually watching it. Doesn't necessarily mean that I need to have watched it to understand the plot. Yeah, right. Let's see. Actually, really, I had wanted to put that there, and then bring in this a bit, and do a bit there, a bit here, some more of this, a bit of you. Let's take that one out, replace it with one of those. Take this one out, replace it with one of those, a bit of that, some of the other. None of that looks right. Let's get some cobblestone stairs. It's about that many. Better. Bit of that. Bit of to pull the to the one. Yes, that looks much better, and I suspect will control the flow of the water nicely down towards the river's edge. Do I have? Yes, I do have some more gravel. Let's put in a load of gravel around here, make it look like it's been washed downhill. Can I take out these three and replace them with gravel? Yes. It's better. I'd like to put in a couple of... no, that's not. But let's put in this. I need some half slabs. And stone bricks. Scots don't make those. Just put a little bit of a break in the water there so that it's going to force it to split. And almost put another one. Yeah, let's put another one here. Like so. I got a stair here somewhere. There it is. There. That. Yeah. I like that. I'm trying to sort of figure out where the water flow is going to go in my head. Quite where the water flow is going to go in my head, I have no clue, but, well, we'll cross that bridge once we've flooded it. Do I have any more stairs left? Not in the slightest. Stairs. And might as well turn all of those into stairs while we're at it. Do, 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 do. I should probably sleep because apparently it's getting dark. Okay, I can see the flow of the water there. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's start bringing in the water and see what happens. Where's my nearest water source block? There. And I'll bring that down to there. Let's put another one there. Kind of feel like that helps. Yes. Really? You're not a water source? Well, you are, but you're not a renewable one. Okay, then I should probably do something to give this a reason for being flowing in that direction. Yeah. Grab. And we'll turn that through 90 and put them on there. And then we'll put some water sources here. Oops. Ooh! Ooh! That went in most of the directions that I was hoping for. So since it's done most of what I wanted, I'm not actually going to have to mess around too much. Which is good. It's always good, because that means that occasionally the flow of water in Minecraft does what you're asking for. I know it's rare. I need to find another water source block, and put one there. That's better. And here. And here. We actually, ooh, we are at nearly what I was hoping for. So let's start filling in some of these blocks that just will look weird if we don't fill them in. That one, I think I'm okay with not having. That one needs to be waterlogged. Okay, you're okay. I saw another one over here that was a you. I think you need to be waterlogged as well. Are you waterlogged? No, you're not. It's that moment of, now I'm looking for that telltale, hey Cyber, edge on a block that says it's not waterlogged, and just looks slightly off, like that one. Oh, there's a stair behind it that isn't waterlogged either. I feel like it would be nice to have the water come back together there. Waiting for the water block that there will be one. There will definitely be one. But at the moment, it's kind of it's staying within the areas that I outlined, which is nice because that means that even as I add stuff, yeah, it just flows in So I think the problem is this side. Yeah, these blocks are too low. So it looks like there's no real reason for the water to be held back by them. Hey, TGM. Greetings and welcome. And all of that jazz. Let's turn you into gravel as well. And you. And I think that needs to be a moss cobble block. Just in time to do that. Excellent. Thank you, thank you. As with everybody, I very much appreciate the ongoing insanity of the fact that for some reason you feel like it's worth subscribing. I need another mossy cobble stair there. Where was I? There. That one. It feels a little bit flat, but equally I like the fact that it is just making the water flow go in that direction. But the only thing I'm not happy with is this bit. And so, let's give it a reason for being unflooded. Namely, let's stick another rocky outcropping on it. I'm out of stairs. Yep, I'm out of stairs. Nope, stairs. My mortal enemy. Stairs. That's better. That now feels like there's a reason for this area to be holding back the river, as it were. I like that. That feels nice. Now I'm not sure about this bit. It's like Minecraft water physics. Why? Why? Should I just, flood this area? Just... Whoops. Do that, perhaps. That's not too bad. I think I like that. Oh, that looks really nice. Right, we've got about 15 minutes. I bet I can hit a lot of this with bone meal and moss and just make it look fantastic in that 15 minutes. So let's see what we can do. I think I need a couple more trees. Possibly one here, actually. Yeah, let's put one here. That's nice. And we'll bring in the grass first, then we'll bring in the moss. moss. And we get rid of the flowers so that we've got space for the moss. I think I need another tree in the middle of these somewhere. But let's get the moss in first. Let's get rid of the flowers first. Flowers out, moss in, tree up. Sounds like an interesting way of remembering what you're doing. No. Oh, this is going to be fighting. Yep. There we are. Nope. Better. I like that. That's helped blend in some of the stone on the edge there. Don't want you. Let's get a bit more of that. Put a piece of moss here and hit it. Get rid of that. Moss. Yeah. That didn't go quite as far as I was expecting. Let's do that, and then that. Oh yeah, I like that. Need some moss here. And we need a tree around here somewhere. Kind of feel like it would be probably about here. And then this gap here. This gap here feels like it's perfect for a tree. And so it gives me an enormous tree. I don't like that tree. I think that's the first time that we've had a tree that I'm going to overrule. In all of this. I don't like that one. I'm overruling it. I got that. Yeah, there we are. It's the first overruled tree of today. Denied. And hey, we get a load of saplings out of it. Let's try that again. We have more bone meal. That, I think, I like much better, even though it attempted to murder me. Or at least squish-to-pate me. Nope. Do we go moss here? Yes. That's better. I find it interesting that the grass hasn't made it down this hill yet. Obviously I've not been in this area enough for it to have managed it. This side has though, so let's get this lot and grass it up. That's not grass, that's flowers. Thank you. Do we moss it? No, I don't think we do. This area we moss. We will moss you. Moss you. Singing we will moss you. Whether it's an old world, random world, broken world, full of all of your dreams, yeah, no. Wow. So many flowers with that one. Thank you. Oh, wow. I just looked up and looked at the cam account, and I'm like, oh. That didn't take long to go from okay to, oh boy. And we've got the trees following the river, which I like. That is very much the look I wanted. That's nice. I like that. Let's moss here. I hit ooh a while ago. Is there something beyond ooh? Must remember to... Yep, there we are. That's better. Always remember to add life to the bed of the river as well. It's one of those. What comes after ooh? Other than firmament. That's a lot of flowers in these. After ooh comes firmament. I think that's our new scale. The ooh just gets longer. That's going to end up being like Doctor Who. It's the ood. Kind of feel like I need to... No, I think I do need to moss up that section. This bit. This bit feels like it's missing moss. And that was it. That's all it took. That one little bit. Yeah. That's got it. It just needed that little... Yeah. I think I think I'm attempting to convince myself now. Not like I need to. I like the stones just poking through regularly. I'm going to put my bucket away, and I'm going to empty my inventory of just a little bit of the crud that is filling it. I have no idea. I had no need for half of this. I don't even need the sticks. Right, now I can pick up my bed and these so that they're not actually in the way. Given that we were aiming for hyper detailing just the river. Have I got any more half slabs left? No. Okay. Why have I got red flowers still? I think the detailing of the river has gone very, very well today. I have achieved what I was aiming for, which is to make this world look very pretty. Right, let's get this account out of the area. Occasionally I can fly without actually going splat. Let us... Oh, there we are. As the sun sets, we can peer upriver. And the ooh gets even longer. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Come on. I think I'm going to have to sleep. I'd like to see what this looks like in dawn, because the sun will be behind me. I'm tempted to come through with a glow lichen pass as well, and just add that little bit of colour. Sorry, light. But that. Oh, wow. That. And this, the whole area with the sun like that is just epic. And I like that waterfall. That's come out nicely. Let's have a look at this from the city. Down here was a good area to look at it. Yeah, that's really broken up that edge in such a way that it actually gives it depth now. Actually, this will be a good spot to see it from. Oh, yes. That is a nice spot to see it from. It's got that... We've got that depth now. Now there are trees that actually help you realise just how far away that is. And just how big. And I think it just started raining. So let's have a quick look at it with the rain. There's puddles up here. Actually, there won't be any puddles up here. Yeah. Very moody, pretties. The world has gone moody suddenly. It does like to do that occasionally. And yes. I think we have very much achieved what I was looking for here, which is to get quite a large area of the world up to a point of being able to look at it and see what the caldera is going to look like completed. And I think there's one last thing to do. And that is hit this area with a map update. I'm not convinced I've got all of that on those maps. Well, let's have a look. I have. I need this map and this map as well, though, it seems. Because we hit those areas just a little bit. And I just fired off a rocket through a bush. It was a bush. I think we might have to, in the near future, or in a future, yeah. We might have to have a look at what a interior cliff face update. Apparently the llama really wants to look at the map. Will be like, because I think that's the thing that's currently letting it down. But that's a heck of an update to the map as well. And with one last pretties in moody mode. That is where I am going to have to wrap up. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been great fun to relax and recover a little bit of sanity with all of you. And as always, it is really nice to just be able to share this and find that you're all completely crazy and enjoy watching it. I may not be back again tomorrow. Things are happening again that I have to attend to. I will try and leave a note on Twitter later in the day when I know, and I will leave a note in my Discord, which, for those who might not have it, is here. Hopefully we will be back shortly. We are still in my disrupted fortnight, unfortunately. Either way, I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a great evening. And soon it'll be 1.20, and we will have to see what I do about that as well. Either way, have a good time zone, and bye-bye.